Hey traders, welcome to a quick review of my Emini S&P 500 ES futures trading for the week from May the 31st until Friday, June the 3rd. So a shortened week because Monday we had the long weekend, Memorial Day holiday. And then we also have the end of the week, the non-farm employment event as well, which introduced a fair bit of volatility to the markets. So as you can see here, pretty good week, 17.75 points. Just 10 trades, so it was being fairly selective on the week. Didn't trade quite as long most of the days as well, but really good win rate, 90%, which is a lot higher than usually I have, and I don't really aim for those extremely high win rates. I'm not that concerned because I'm more looking for a nice balance between a solid win rate where I win more often than I lose, but then also a very strong reward to risk, which is at least wins twice as big as my losses. So that overall combination leading to a really nice positive expectancy. But really worked out quite well. You notice that did have a losing day in there as well, but didn't really impact the results that much. Pretty consistent otherwise the other days. And it was pretty straightforward trading. And this started off actually really slow on Tuesday, and this kind of grinded out for a long time. Took a long time to get going before breaking. Unfortunately, wasn't able to latch on early, but got some good shorts later on, including a deeper pullback here into a clear level with some low momentum, which is a trade that you would have seen in some of my other recaps. A little bit more of an advanced trade in there, basically trading off those levels as they become established, but worked out really nice and opportunity to hang in for a little bit more than just a couple points, because you notice the kind of distance of these swings as each time price is breaking down. We're getting these swings that are fairly large, offering a lot more than just a couple points in terms of profit potential. So managed to hang on to that one for a very good win. As we go into Wednesday here, not much, just a couple trades. Getting some ranging conditions, but after a pretty good push up, you notice I actually started a little bit later here as well. But some good trades again from a deeper level that was established, and then a nice short after we had that false break, kind of trapping some traders in there. And then Thursday was kind of an interesting one in that it was just very choppy, right? Very choppy, very erratic. There's a little bit of direction in here, slowly working its way up, but really ugly price action. And so not something I want to get all that involved in. And so I'm not too worried that I've just barely traded this thing, only took a couple trades. But the major takeaway from this is that I do consider this to be a good result, even though I ended up losing a quarter of a point. Even if I would have lost 2 or 3 points on this day, wouldn't bother me as long as I followed my plan and I took the trades that fit my rules, fit my criteria. And that's an important thing, because a lot of times people focus so much on trying to win every day that they force some things. They get a little bit emotional when they take a couple losses, and maybe you try and do some revenge trading. But if you're following your plan and you've got a good edge there, you just have to let that edge play out. And if you're only taking, say, 2 or 3 or even 4 trades on a single day, even if you win 80% of the time normally, sometimes you're going to string together 2 or 3 losses. It's just the way probabilities work. Sometimes it's going to happen, and it could be through no fault of your own. But at that point, a lot of newer traders sometimes panic and start system hopping and that sort of thing. But it's if you know your edge, and you have to give a larger sample size of trades, let it play out. So when I have a day like this where I have nothing to show for it, I take a little bit of a loss. I don't ask myself if it was a good day based on whether or not I made profit or loss. I ask myself if it was a good day based on whether I followed my plan, whether I followed my system, and that's what it was. So overall, I had no problems with it. I was happy with that result. And then this was another day here. I started a little bit later on the Friday, caught a little bit of extra sleep in the morning, but got a nice little run up. There's actually some really good trading beforehand in here that I missed out on, which is a little bit unfortunate, because that could have been a really good day in here, because the non-farm was leading some really nice swings. But still, no reason to get greedy about it. It's 6.5 points is very good. Anyway, so I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, overall a great week, and I'm looking forward to hopefully having some markets that are moving pretty well next week. Now the non-farm event is out of the way. We are entering into the summer months, and so it's something that sometimes the volatility can go down a little bit, but it's not exactly predictable on which month that's going to happen or which week that's going to happen. So you kind of have to just treat the market and the price action as it comes, basically. And so hopefully we continue to have some pretty good movement and volatility in the weeks ahead, and some good opportunity for some really nice profits. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next recap.